What's going on, everybody? Korth here, and welcome back to another video. Now, I know you saw the title and you saw the thumbnail. Chill out for a second. Yes, I'm talking about Fortnite. Why? Because f*** you, I find the storyline interesting. So, just stick around for a bit, and please don't unsubscribe. Anyway, as I was saying, I kinda have a love-hate relationship with Fortnite. Back in the days of Chapter 5 and Chapter 6, I had a hate relationship about the game because the storyline was going absolutely nowhere. But come Chapter 7, and I love Fortnite again. Kinda. One of, if not the most popular group in Fortnite is known as the Seven, consisting of 7 members: the Foundation, the Visitor, the Scientist, the Imagine, the Order, the Paradigm, and the Origin. All 7 of them were chromed at the end of Chapter 3 and presumed dead for Chapter 4, 5, and 6. Come Chapter 7, and the 7 are coming back. With the reveal of the Order and the Visitor and the Foundation being leaked to come back, we can expect them back very soon. But who of the 7 will survive? Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you which members of the 7 are alive and which members of the 7 are dead. And a couple of them who are not as they seem. So, let's cue the intro and get into the video. Now, the 7 are kinda complicated in the fact that most of them are alive, but most of them are dead, so like 50-50 on that. So the question is, who is alive and who is dead? Well, I'm gonna go off the people who are confirmed to be alive first. First of all, one of the biggest people who are confirmed to be alive is the Order. The Order is literally seen on the island, and we literally break her out of the prison so she can go find the 7 members. So, the Order is confirmed alive. Check that off the checklist. The second one that is confirmed to be alive is the Visitor. We saw the Visitor in the Season 4 OG Battle Pass, and we've seen little logs of his showing that he is alive. So the Visitor is also confirmed alive. Another one who is semi-confirmed alive is the Foundation. If you go to the bunker on the Season 7 island in OG, you can actually see the bunker flashing red in Morse code, which the Morse code has been decoded to say Foundation. So, Foundation is alive. Whew! Now that we've gone over the 3 that are alive, let's go over the ones who are confirmed dead. There's only really one who's confirmed dead, and that is the Imagine. The Imagine is confirmed dead because in the Zero War comics, she fell into the Zero Point trying to kill Geno, her father. So, the Imagine is confirmed dead, no questions asked. RIP Imagine. Now we come to the ones who are kinda dead, but also kinda alive in a sense that we don't know where they are. The first one that we have is the Scientist. We don't know where the Scientist is, but he could be alive considering one of the lead voice lines in the Order's quest is that the Scientist gave everyone schematics as well as a folder saying therapist logs. So, the Scientist could be alive and in therapy after the Chrome, but we have no clue. The next one is the Paradigm. The Paradigm was the one who initiated Zero Fusion and brought us to the Chapter 4 island, therefore fracturing the Zero Point into many parts according to the lore now. So, she does state that it is a risky thing to do, and that the Scientist would never allow her to do something like that, so could she be dead, or could she be alive? We haven't heard from her in a while, but I'm leaning towards the possibility that she could be dead, kinda. And finally, we have the Origin. I feel like the Origin is alive somewhere. And no, that's not just me being an Origin fanboy, that's coming from literal proof. The Origin has escaped the Last Reality's grasp before, and as we know, the Last Reality are the ones controlling the Chrome. So when the Origin got chromed, it's possible he could have escaped to a different reality and is trying to find other members of the 7. Because the Origin has no problem with escaping before. He escaped an IO prison, he's escaped the Last Reality's grasp, he's escaped so many situations, I feel like the Chrome could not stop this man. This man is literally the escapist. So yeah, that's every 7 member and where I think they are. But there's one little thing that I haven't talked about yet. One of the 7 is not as they seem, and that member is the Visitor. In leaked voice lines or dialogue text from the Order, she explains that the Visitor is not the same as he used to be. The Visitor is someone completely new. This Visitor is more calculative, more pristine, and seemingly a bit more traumatized from before. So, what's wrong with the Visitor? Well, I think the Visitor is not the Visitor that we grew up with. The old Visitor is dead, 100%. But this new Visitor, I think it's Jones. And hear me out on this. Throughout the whole entire Fortnite storyline, there's been one character that has stuck with us throughout the whole ages. That is Jones. Jones never ages, never dies. He literally has stuck around. Even now, he's still around. So could it be possible that Jones went back in time to the OG island, took up the mantle of the Visitor, and has been working in secret to actually reform the Seven? Now, you're probably asking, Korth, what's the proof of this? Well, the proof is that the Visitor is from Reality Unknown, which is an unknown reality, but in the leaked files, it was revealed that the Visitor was originally going to be from Reality 157. While we never met or seen Reality 157, I feel like we are going to see Reality 157 in one of the later chapters. And also, to add more on, the Visitor's armor is more high-tech than before. The original Visitor had just plain armor. But this Visitor is more technological, more advanced, almost like he knows what the Seven have in their future armor wear, and also has more technology to build a stronger set of armor to protect him against the loop or any other threats that could arise, like the Last Reality or even the Imagined Order. Not only other than that, but he's managed to harvest the chrome into his armor. I don't even think the Visitor could even do that because the Visitor got consumed by the chrome. So I feel like that Jones found out a way to harvest the chrome in future armor sets and is using that to make his armor stronger, therefore taking up the mantle of the Visitor. Whew! Yeah, that was my whole tinfoil cap ranting. So let's just start the outro because I'm done with this video. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do know that a lot of people hate Fortnite, but I find Fortnite interesting at some points in my life, and this is one of those points. So thank you for sticking around and listening to me ramble about a dead game, basically. Also, I want to thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes. It was really nice to, see everyone here, and it was actually really nice to see everyone at the birthday stream. I love every single one of you. I thank you guys for having, me be around on YouTube almost half of my life, and I finally turned 18, and this is just honestly crazy to me. So yeah, I hope going forward I can continue to bring you guys some quality content in the future and hopefully make YouTube a full-time job, but you never know. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it from me. This is Korth, or Dan in Real Life, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.